Hello and welcome back to House Flipper 2 and the Great Sandbox tutorial. Today's episode we are just going to cover one of the two remaining job tools, and that is the Unpacking Quest tool. Now notice when we go into the Unpacking Quest tool we get a nice little box and nothing else. And that's because we need to set items to the user unpack and put away. And we need a box to put them in. So let's go ahead and set ourselves up. I am going to set a little dresser down here, and then let's go into hobbies. Just grab a book and a little Bessie. Maybe one of those guys, and a box. Maybe we can also do like a little bookend. Okay, nothing too crazy just yet. There we go. Alright, easy enough. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves a box. So, if we go down in here to the Sandbox only tools, you will see you have boxes. Now there are 4 types of boxes. You literally can put this drawer into this little tiny box. The only reason to use a bigger box is because you're trying to be realistic. Now, typically, I would recommend that you have the player buy the dresser, not unpack the dresser. That would be really awkward. Typically, I recommend, at least from a storytelling perspective, that things that you unbox are things that you would have carried home to home. So, yes, furniture could be something that you unbox, but, you know, you're not really putting it in a box, are you, when you're moving between home to home? So it's going to be all the little knickknacks and personal items that are going to be stuff that needs to be boxed up. So for something like this size, we would probably use this box. That would put everything in without any problems. Now you'll notice if we come up here into the change style, we can change the style of the base of this. So we could choose nice dark green and the tape. The move is still going to be yellow, but you can change the color. I know some people will set it up so that a color represents a different room or a different type of item that's going to be in the box. Now when we go into our unpacking quest, you'll notice we have outlines here. The blue denotes something we can pack away. Please note it's going to be done in reverse order of unpacking. So the first thing you put in this box will be the last item that the player is going to take out of the box. So if we grab this, so I clicked on it, and now when I look at the box it says E to add item. Done. And you'll notice I get a nice little item here. When you look at the box, it tells you what's in the box. And now this was red before because it had stuff on top of it. Now I could select it and I could put it in the box if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm going to make this something that the player has to buy. And then I'm going to get rid of these other boxes. Alright, so now let's test this out. Let's go into test property. Alright, so found our buy quest. That's exactly what we thought it would. Perfect. Done. And now we have an unpack quest. Come over to our box. We open it up just like we did in the base game. And there it is. The very last item we put in the box is the first item the player pulls out. There we go. And the box disappears on its own. All done. Easy enough. Very easy to do. One of the other nice things about unpacking quests is it doesn't take anything from your budget. So if you got a whole bunch of knickknacks that, you know, they do add up over time, especially statues and such, putting them in boxes will save the player's budget. So just keep that in mind when you're going through determining how much budget you're going to give a player. And then coming back into here, we've got the box here. Now, I will say this, the box has to be in a place where it can sit currently. So if there was furniture here, currently this box can't sit here. So it has to be somewhere where it can be currently. Doesn't matter about the future, just matters about the present. I tend to do unpacking quest add additions at the very end, after I've annotated what the player's going to buy, sell, surface quests, wall quests. After I've done all those things, that's when I set what the unpacking quest is going to be. Now let's talk about one other thing here while we're kind of wrapping up the last bit of the jobs, and that is in the store. When we're in sandbox mode, we get sandbox only. So there is an option here for the floor is lava game. So you literally can set the start line for floor is lava, and you can set the finish gate, and we could set a checkpoint gate. And then I am going to put down just a couple of quick brick items between, and I'm going to set lava on these. Oops. No, just do this. There we go. So we got a nice nasty lava block. All right. I'm going to set the player start to here. And let's go test the property. So now you'll notice I've got start and finish. I still have the quest inside. The minute I do, the timer starts. If I hit lava, it takes me back to the last checkpoint. So if I avoid the lava, get to the checkpoint, and then I step in lava here, it takes me back to my checkpoint. And then I can get down to the end. It sets the time. Hooray. So if you want to do floor is lava, you can set it up using those sandbox items. All right, let's get rid of that. All right. Also in sandbox are quests. As you notice, we had the unboxing quest. We do have this little quest indicator. So we can put that in. If we go to test the property, you see how it's hovering there. I'm just gonna put all this stuff on the floor. When we started it, the thing disappeared. And it's not gonna come back. So you can add that if you want to add a little extra bit to let players know, yeah, there's a job there. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the item. Oops. If we go back into sandbox only items. So these are all the story items. It's all the little pictures and post-it notes and broken furniture items that you found throughout the entire game. The base game you can add here as well. And then they have trash items which you can put down anywhere to add extra ambiance. So, you know, broken sink, broken toilet, floor mattress. You get the idea. And then you can work with it to update the item. So with that, I think that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you learned a few things and can apply it to your next job. And I hope to see you all next time. Thanks. Bye.